We are now halfway through this season and currently at 5-1, and hopefully if we win today, we can move inside the top 10. Welcome back to Season 5 of my South City Triceratops Walk-On Dynasty, and today we get to take on the 2-4 Notre Dame Fighting Irish in South City. Though I don't think this team is as bad as its record shows. They have a 92 overall left end, an 88 overall free safety, an 87 overall running back with 94 speed and 94 acceleration. Their tight end's at 85 overall, their quarterback is an 84 with 89 speed, and then their number one receiver is an 83 overall. This may be a tough battle, but over on our side is our true freshman quarterback Keith Hayes, who is still at the top of the Heisman watch list. If I'm going to be completely honest about this season so far, I don't think the defense is playing as well as the rating shows. Last year I think our defense was a lot better. It went up several overall points, but the defense has been kind of suspect most of the season. Hopefully they can hold it together today. Notre Dame won the toss, so we will get the ball first today. They kick this one back to Anderson. He will get to field this one from the 5-yard line. He brings it up across the 20, will bounce it to the outside, down the sideline. He has finally caught it around the 40-yard line for a 36-yard return to start things. We come out in shotgun to start our first drive of the game. Hayes will hand it to Overrocker, who goes to the outside, and Overrocker will get brought down for an 8-yard gain. Quarterback Keith Hayes comes back in shotgun yet again for the next play. He'll take the snap and will fire this one over the middle. That's caught by Matt Stevens, and he's got a 17-yard play into Notre Dame territory. Now for the first time today, Hayes will line up under center, but it will be a play action. And we're going to throw this one down the left side, but he's going to overthrow a wide open Donald Johnson. That brings up a 2nd and 10. Now Hayes will drop back to pass. Rolling to the outside, we'll finally throw this one downfield, but that should have been intercepted. That sets up a 3rd and 10 for the offense from the 35-yard line of the Fighting Irish. Hayes from under center will drop back to pass and will throw this one to the outside, caught by Adam Watkins, who cuts up the sideline, and he is brought down inside the 5 for a 32-yard play. Now from the 2-yard line, we come out for a 1st and goal in a shotgun formation. Handoff to Overrocker, and he will walk into the end zone. That was a pretty late hit, but I'll take the 7-0 lead. Notre Dame will start their drive at their own 30-yard line in a shotgun formation. Vincent will take the snap and looks to pass. He throws underneath. He finds Williamson, who was brought down by his face mask, so add 15 to that one. That moves them into South City territory. They come out for a shotgun formation again, and Vincent this time will hand off to Martin up the middle, who is met and brought down for a 5-yard carry. That now sets up a 2nd and 5 for the Irish. He's back in shotgun again. Vincent will take the snap and look to pass this time, rolling to the outside, escapes from that sack and has the 1st down, brought down for an 11-yard scramble. The defensive end has to make that sack on the play. On 1st and 10, they'll run the play action. Now he throws back across the field, it's caught by Mack, and he will have a 9-yard gain to bring up a 2nd and 1. They come back in shotgun one more time, and Vincent will take the snap and looks to pass downfield, throws to the outside, caught by Martin, but he steps out of bounds for no gain. That sets up a 3rd and 1 from about the 22-yard line of South City. Vincent will drop back as a draw play, and he is not going to get the 1st down. That's a loss in the backfield, and that tackle is going to go to true freshman defensive end Maurice West. However, they are not going to settle for a field goal. The Irish are going to come out and go for it. On 4th and 1, Vincent hands off to Martin, and that time the lane opened up nicely, and he's got an easy 1st down for a 13-yard run. Back in shotgun one more time, handoff to the backup running back Ncaa to the outside. He is gone. Touchdown Notre Dame. We had them on a 4th down. They converted it and then score on the very next play to tie this one up at 7. We begin our next drive at the 26-yard line. We will come out with an option play. Hayes to the outside. The blocking doesn't hold up, and he is hit for a loss of 3. That brings up a 2nd and 13 for the Triceratops. Hayes is back in shotgun. He'll run the play action. Now we're going to launch this one deep downfield for Stevens. It's single coverage, and he will make the catch for a 39-yard reception into Notre Dame territory. He has been a massive help this season. A couple plays later, though, we now face a 3rd and 5. Hayes is back in shotgun. We'll drop back to pass and throw this one underneath. Caught by Bain, but he won't have the 1st down. They rule it a 4th and 2. But you know what? They were aggressive on their drive. We're going to get aggressive on ours. It's not like I haven't been aggressive this entire series. But now on 4th and 2, it will be a read option. Hayes to the outside. Now he'll try to bounce to the outside, but get brought down for a 6-yard run. That should have been a horse collar tackle, but not a penalty in the game. Just a 2-yard run from Overrocker on the next play sets up a 2nd and 8 for SCU. We will send Overrocker in motion. He takes the snap, looks to pass, and we're going to take that running lane. No one's defending the left side of the field, and Keith Hayes will not walk into the end zone. He got hit right at the end, but a touchdown for South City from 23 yards out. Following the kick return, Notre Dame takes over at their own 20-yard line, down by 7. With 2 running backs in the backfield, Vincent will run a play action to Martin, now looking to pass the ball. He's going to lob this one towards the sideline, but it's out of bounds. His first incomplete pass of the day. That leads to a 2nd and 10 now. Notre Dame comes out in shotgun with 2 running backs in the backfield yet again. This time it will be a handoff, and Martin is met in the backfield and brought down for no gain. Here we go, a possible 3-and-out now. Notre Dame out of shotgun. Vincent will look to pass, trying to convert this. He's standing in the pocket, finally going downfield, and he threw it right to Brian Edwards. No idea why that's not a pick, but they will punt it away. Following that punt, we get to start in Notre Dame territory. With 43 seconds to go in the first quarter, it's a handoff to Overrocker, who goes up the middle and will start this drive with an 8-yard carry. Now we come out with several players in the backfield with our quarterback Keith Hayes. He will take the snap and run a play action. Rolling to the outside, now fire this one downfield. He finds Donald Johnson, who jukes back to the edge, and he is gone. Touchdown South City from 39 yards out. We take the lead 21-7. Notre Dame would wrap up the first quarter with a 4-yard carry. Now a 2nd and 6 on their next drive. It's going to be a read option. Vincent to the outside has the first down, getting brought down for a 9-yard run. They come out in shotgun again. It's another option play. This one will be a toss to the outside, caught by Martin. He stiff arms Ed Edwards and will have the first down for a 12-yard carry this time. A new set of downs for Notre Dame with 2 running backs in the backfield here, nearing South City territory. It will be another handoff. This one to Ricks, and he will get brought down for a 4-yard run, and that will get them into Triceratops territory. Granted, it's only a yard into our territory, but the statement still stands. Now a 2nd and 6, back in shotgun again. Vincent with another run play, and he is leveled in the backfield by Kellen Rice for a loss of 3 back into Notre Dame territory. Now a 3rd and 10. They come out in a shotgun formation again. Vincent will take the snap and look to the air. He's going to fire this one downfield, and that one should have been intercepted by Kellen Rice right off of his hands. We really have a chance to blow this game wide open on this drive. Following the punt, we take over at our own 17-yard line. Back in shotgun, handoff to Overrocker, and he will cut back in and start this drive with another 8-yard carry just like the last drive. Now facing a 2nd and 2, Hayes from under center will go right back to Overrocker up the middle, and he gets the first down with a 4-yard carry this time. Now a 1st and 10, back in shotgun again. It will be another run play, but this one's a read option, but Hayes is hit in the backfield. I feel like they read that one pretty well. Now a 2nd and 14. Hayes back in shotgun will take the snap, and a quick throw to the outside, caught by Watkins, and he can't make those people miss, and it sets up a 3rd and 3. Hayes comes out in shotgun with Overrocker in the backfield. It will be a handoff, and Overrocker up the middle will get the first down for another 4-yard carry. So the South City drive will stay alive. Now Hayes out of shotgun will roll out to the outside. Never saw anyone come open, but we'll take off with our quarterback, who will cut back in. He has a huge run here and finally brought down to the 25-yard line. A massive run from the freshman quarterback. Now on a 1st and 10 with Hayes lined up under center. Overrocker is the running back. And we go back to Overrocker, but he is going to be hit in the backfield. The blocking never set up there. That's a loss of 2. That brings up a 2nd and 12 for the Triceratops. Hayes will drop back to pass. And he's going to be under pressure and get sacked on the play to bring up a 3rd and 19. I held on to that one way too long. Hayes will now line up under center with Overrocker in the backfield. We will run the play action. Now looking to go downfield. He has to escape the pressure first. Hayes gets to the outside. Now finally throws this one downfield, but that goes to absolutely nobody. It's a 4th and 19. And I know this seems crazy up by 14, but we are way too far for a field goal with our current kicker, and I think we're too close to punt this one away. So we're going to just see if we can get this first down somehow. Hayes will drop back to pass, rolling to the outside, trying to buy some time. We're going to have to take off with our quarterback. He's going to get close to the marker. He fumbles the ball, and we do recover it, but they're not allowed to advance it apparently, so that's a turnover on downs. I'm not 100% sure what the rule is on why Josh Coleman could not advance that one, but Notre Dame takes over at their own 18-yard line. Vincent out of shotgun. Will looks to pass, going downfield. He finds Mack for the first down, who stiff-armed one man to next week, and then he got popped for a gain of 14. Now a 1st and 10. With under 3 minutes to go in the half, it's going to be a handoff to Martin, who goes up the middle. He'll stiff-arm one man and then get brought down for a 9-yard carry. Now a 2nd and 1. Vincent back in shotgun. He's going to be under pressure and gets sacked on the play for a loss of 4, and that's going to be true freshman Maurice West once again. If you want to go back and watch that play, absolutely no one blocked West on the entire play. Now a 3rd and 5 out of a 5-wide set. He'll look to go downfield. He fires over the middle and finds Mack for the first down to keep their drive alive to about the 50-yard line. With under 2 minutes to go here in the half now. He lines up under center. Vincent will drop back to pass. He fires over the middle and finds his man, but it's ripped out of his hands, incomplete. I am really hoping we can come away with an interception today because he has thrown a lot of risky balls here. On a 2nd and 10, Vincent will drop back to pass. He's under pressure and he'll get sacked on the play for a loss of 6, but who's going to get credit? It's going to be Maurice West again. He got chased forward by the blitzing Rich Hall and ran right into West. That sets up a 3rd and 16, now back in shotgun. With 1:25 to go in the half, Vincent will drop back and look to pass. Going deep downfield, he got a man for the first down, a gain of 21 on the play. We cannot allow stuff like that to happen, but I feel like it's happened all season. 1st and 10, about 1:10 to play in the half. Vincent under pressure will lob this one downfield. That one will be caught by James for a 20-yard reception. 1:07 to play now from the 15-yard line of the Triceratops. Vincent will look to pass. A quick throw caught by Lashley over the middle, and he is brought down inside the 5. That's a 13-yard play, and they burn their first time out. Vincent will take the snap. He's going to look to pass. Never mind. He's going to try to take off, and he got hit, but he finds the end zone anyway. Touchdown Notre Dame with 59 seconds to go in the half. Anderson back to return this one from the 1-yard line. We already have one good return today. Can we get another one? Anderson down the sideline. We have a massive return here into Notre Dame territory, and Tyler Anderson is gone. We will take a 2-score lead yet again. The backup running back coming in incredibly clutch here at the end of the first half. Now with 43 seconds to go before halftime, Notre Dame's offense gets to take the field again with 2 timeouts. Vincent will take the snap. A quick throw caught by Ford, and he's brought down for an 8-yard play. They will burn their second timeout. Now a 2nd and 2. Back in shotgun again. Once again, still looking to pass, and he's going to try to take off, but gets sacked on the play by Jason Newby for a loss of 6. And they would elect to not burn a timeout on that, and it looks like they're just going to let that take us all the way to halftime, where it is 28-14. However, Notre Dame does get the ball first to start this half, so we will send it deep. They get to field this at about the 4-yard line. Williamson will bring it up. He's across the 20 with a big return here. He's off to the races. Are they going to have a kick return touchdown? No, they won't. He's brought down at about the 40-yard line, but they do get a massive return. And I tried to take control of Rich Hall on that play and completely overran it. We'll just pretend I was making him like the last line of defense. But now 1st and 10 in South City territory to start their drive. Vincent back in shotgun. It will be a handoff to Martin, who goes to the outside, and he'll stiff arm one man and then get brought down for an 8-yard carry to start the second half. Vincent will line up under center for the next play. I believe one of the first times today he's actually lined up under center. And they'll give it to Martin, who tries to bounce it to the outside, has a fullback in front of him. He throws one hell of a block, and he's got the first down all the way to about the 12-yard line. The Irish are off to a hot start here in the second half. He comes out with no one else in the backfield but 4 receivers to his left. He'll take the snap and looks to run here. There's no one on the right side of the field, and Vincent is into the end zone for his 2nd rushing touchdown today. They send it deep to Tyler Anderson, who will get to field this at the 5-yard line, but I don't see the blocking setting up exactly like it did. Never mind, we bounce it to the outside, and Tyler Anderson's going to have a 2nd kickoff return for a touchdown, and as many tries as it takes here, and he falls into the end zone. Touchdown, SCU. Well, defense, you don't get much of a break. Already back on the field from the 23-yard line, and he'll get hit in the backfield by West for a loss of 4 on the option play. Now a 2nd and 14, back in shotgun again. Vincent will take the snap. It's a draw play up the middle, and Martin won't find any space. That sets up a 3rd and 15. Will they be able to convert on this 3rd and long? He's going to send his tight end in motion. Vincent will look to pass. He's going to fire over the middle, caught by James, who will break one tackle, but get brought down to set up a 4th and 5, and they will punt this ball away. The Triceratops offense will finally get to touch the field again for a 1st and 10. Handoff to Overrocker, and that's going to go for no gain. Hayes comes out in shotgun again for the 2nd down. This time it'll be an option play, and Hayes will make that man miss, and now Keith Hayes with a big run here gets a great block from Overrocker and is brought down for a 19-yard run. A 3-yard run from Jack Overrocker on the next play brings up a 2nd and 7. Hayes will take the snap and look to pass. Fire this one over the middle, and that's going to get intercepted. Tried to force it to our tight end, and obviously it did not work. That is the 4th interception on the year for Hayes. On the following play, the Irish would begin the drive with a 7-yard run. So now it's a 2nd and 3 with an option play to the outside, and Maurice West will get him in the backfield again, a loss of 4. Now can we get them off the field with a 3rd and 8? Vincent out of shotgun will drop back to pass, go into the outside, caught by Dent, but he'll get the first down. There was no one even close to him. A 6-yard pass to Tyler Lashley on the next play brings up a 2nd and 4. He comes back in shotgun. Vincent will hand off to Martin, who goes up the middle, and he will have the first down to about the 50-yard line. On 1st and 10, Vincent will drop back. He's going over the middle. That's caught by Williamson, and he will have another 10-yard gain, and that sets up a 2nd and inches. They still come out in a shotgun set. Vincent will take the snap. It's a draw play to Martin, but he is met and brought down for a loss of 1, I believe, by Rich Hall. Now they have a 3rd and 1, where they are 3 of 7 today on 3rd down. Vincent back in shotgun, hands off to Martin, and that's going to make it 4 of 8 as he gets the first down to the 25-yard line with a 15-yard run. A 1-yard carry on the next play sets up a 2nd and 9. Now he's back in shotgun again. Vincent will take the snap. It's going to be a read option. He goes up the middle, and he meets Kellen Rice for a massive hit. They face another 3rd down on this drive. Vincent will take the snap. It's a screen to the outside. That'll be caught by James, and he will get brought down to bring up a 4th and 5. They will line up for a field goal here at the end of the 3rd quarter, though. Will they snap it before the actual end of the quarter? Yes, they will. The kick is away, and that will make it 35-24. South City looking to protect our lead. We start this drive at the 30-yard line, and it will be a read option. Hayes will keep himself up the middle for a 5-yard carry to start this drive. Now we come out in shotgun, and it will be another option play. Hayes will keep himself to the outside, looking for a block, cuts back to the inside, and is brought down for a 10-yard run, and that puts him right at 100 yards today. However, Jack Overrocker has not been as fortunate. I believe he's still under 50 yards as we give it to him here, who will break one tackle, and then he gets leveled for a loss of 4. That brings up a 2nd and 14. Hayes will take the snap, run the play action, roll out to the outside, and now finally fire this one deep downfield, and that one should have really been intercepted. A bad decision by me. Now a 3rd and 14. Notre Dame really needs to get the ball back. Hayes will take the snap, and will fire this one to the outside, caught by Stevens, and he has the first down, brought down in Notre Dame territory. Now with a 1st and 10, back in shotgun again, we'll take the snap and fire this one to the outside. That one's caught by Tyler Anderson, who will get brought down about the 20-yard line. I tried to cut back inside. I probably should have just tried to outrun him. A gain of 23, though. Now with just under 6 minutes to go in the game, it will be a counter play out to Overrocker, but that's not going to work for much, and actually it's a loss of 1. And now South City comes out in a Wildcat formation. Adam Watkins is lined up at quarterback. He will run the play action, and now he's going to throw this one to the outside. A diving reception by Brian Coleman for a gain of 19. I occasionally run the Wildcat formation, but I hardly ever pass out of it. Maybe I should start doing that a bit more. But now 1st and goal. We'll run the play action. Roll out to the outside with Hayes, and he will cut upfield and walk into the end zone. Touchdown South City, and we will now take the lead up to 42-24. We will jump ahead into Notre Dame's drive, where they face a 2nd and 6, and they come out in a 5-wide set. Vincent will drop back to the pass. He's going to throw this one to the outside. He has Dent for the first down into South City territory. Under 4 minutes to play, and if they want to pull off this miracle, they're probably going to need to move a little bit faster. He's going to send his tight end in motion. He'll take the snap as a draw play, and that's going to be Jason Newby in the backfield for a loss of 4. That makes it a 2nd and 14. He's back in shotgun. Vincent will take the snap, and a quick throw over middle caught by Mack, and he is hammered by Kellen Rice. A 3rd and 9. With 2 running backs in the backfield here, they come out in shotgun. Vincent will take the snap and look to go downfield again. He's going to throw this one to the outside, caught by Martin, but he's met by a host of South City players, and that brings up a 4th and 5. But obviously they will be going for this one. Vincent back in shotgun will take the snap and looks to pass. He throws underneath, caught by Dent, who's got the first down, and he fights his way all the way down to the 20-yard line. A new set of downs now inside the red zone here, and pretty much garbage time at this point. Vincent will drop back, and he's going to get sacked on the play for a loss of 5, and I think it's going to go to Sean Smith. That sets up a 2nd and 15 now for Notre Dame. He comes out with 4 receivers to his left, no one in the backfield. He'll drop back to pass. He's going to lob this one downfield. A wide open man and a touchdown for Notre Dame from 25 yards out to wide receiver Terrence Wesley. But now here comes the onside kick for the Irish. They really need this. They still have all 3 timeouts, but Matt Stevens will recover it. And now Stevens running to the outside, and Stevens using his speed to the edge, now up the sideline, and Matt Stevens is gone. We have a 3rd kick return touchdown today. This one on an onside kick by our true freshman receiver. And that really just adds salt to the wound for Notre Dame. They needed a miracle to come back, and Matt Stevens decides to take one to the house. Now from the 25-yard line, it's a 2nd and 10. Vincent will lob this one to the outside, caught by Washington. That's a 14-yard gain. Now from his own 40-yard line with 1:47 to play, Vincent will drop back. He's going to fight this one downfield, caught by Ford. He'll break one tackle and then get leveled by Kellen Rice, a gain of 16. An incomplete pass on the next play makes it a 2nd and 10. And I don't know what it is, but it feels like sometimes these no-huddle offenses, and garbage time especially, really just become godlike to add some more points to the score. But now we'll find Mack downfield, and that's going to be a 21-yard gain. Another incomplete pass on 1st down leads to another 2nd and 10. Vincent back in shotgun, will drop back to the pass. He's under pressure, getting sacked on the play by Jason Newby for a loss of 8. I don't know how many times we've gotten back to him today, but I think it's been at least 5 times. But now a 3rd and 18. From the 30-yard line, Vincent will drop back. It's going to be a screen to Kaler on the outside, and he will break one tackle and then get brought down to set up a 4th and 17. And they would actually burn a timeout to get to run this play for some reason on 4th down. From the 30, it's going to be a draw play to Kaler up the middle, and he's not going anywhere. The only reason you would be seeing this is if I had an opportunity to break a huge run with Jack Overrocker, and Overrocker up the middle will have a solid run here, and it'll get brought down for a gain of 19. But that officially marks an end to this game. Final score is 49-32, and this was a really weird game. The defense was very hit or miss on some drives, but we got 3 touchdowns from the special teams, 2 from Tyler Anderson, 1 from Matt Stevens, and the offense didn't even look that great. I believe our quarterback had like 50% of his passes completed or something like that, but also ran for 2 touchdowns. But the important part is that we got the win. Quarterback Keith Hayes goes 8 of 14 for 182, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Adam Watkins even completed a pass. On the ground, Overrocker ran for 57 yards and a score. Keith Hayes ran for 101 and 2 scores. Receiving, Matt Stevens 3 for 73. The only one to catch a touchdown though was Donald Johnson. Middle linebacker Kellen Rice led the team in tackles with a total of 8. He actually ties with Jeremy Greer, our starting safety. Tackles for loss, Maurice West was in the backfield all day. 5 tackles and they're all tackles for loss. And we ended up with 5 sacks, so I was right on my count. 2 from Jason Newby, 2 from Maurice West, and 1 from Sean Smith. Unfortunately, we never came away with a pick, even though he handed us a couple. Notre Dame's quarterback Jerry Vincent went 23 of 30 for 268 yards and a touchdown. On the ground, he ran for 14 yards and 2 scores. Their main running back ran for 89, and their backup running back got a touchdown. Receiving, their best one was Sean Mack, 6 for 82, and Wesley was the only one to catch a touchdown. And following that win, we have a few players that have decided to become official members of the South City Triceratops. It looks like we got 4 commits, so let's go take a look at them. The first one we will take a look at is outside linebacker Sam Presley out of Darien, Connecticut. He is a 3-star player with a 65 overall, 79 speed, 71 block shedding. Not great in coverage, but hopefully he doesn't have to do too much of that for us. The next player up is Mark Hay, or Mark Clark. I'm going to call him Mark just because I feel like that's probably the easiest way I can not screw up the name here. He is a 3-star player, a 68 overall defensive tackle, 75 power moves, 73 tackles, 72 hit power, 73 block shed, and 71 pursuit. He should be a nice addition. The next player up is DJ Handy, a 2-star defensive tackle, and he is going to come in as a 70 overall. He is a gym prospect at a +9 overall, 76 power moves, 74 finesse, 76 block shed, 73 pursuit, 76 hit power. He might be starting next season. And then we land 4-star free safety Brett Lawson out of Marksville, Louisiana. The number 8 free safety in the class will come in as a 72 overall with 87 speed, 81 zone coverage, which is really what I was looking for. I think he is going to be a nice addition to the team as well. One other quick note I want to add is I have seen your comments about scouting a new kicker. I know our current kicker's field goal range is only about 41-42 yards. I found Ryan Roden out of Eastern Pennsylvania. He is the number 2 kicker in the class and comes in as an 85 overall with 89 kick power and 84 kick accuracy. I am really trying to land him, but no guarantees. Really, it's one of the only kickers I can possibly get. Now this week is a bye week, so generally I know I don't even show anything of this week, but I do want to show you guys that the first college football playoff rankings are out and we are listed at number 10 for right now. And also, quarterback Keith Hayes is still the #1 player on the top of the Heisman watch list. But now moving on to week 10, we have our next game and it is a massive one against our rival, the Georgia Bulldogs. We are now number 8 in the top 25. They are listed at number 4. It should be one hell of a matchup.